When you have all the ideas but something is holding you back from creating them, or you have something important to say but you don't feel confident enough to share it, or you have an inspiring insight but struggle with committing to the creative outlet. These are all possible signs of the throat chakra being out of balance. Hey there, my name is Sherlock. Thank you for your support, not only for me and this channel, but support for your own journey and self-discovery. I ask, if you are finding value in this video already, please tap on the like button. And if you feel inspired to support the journey of others like I am, subscribing will support us all in this heart-led mission. Often we can hold ourselves back with hidden beliefs about why we're not able to share our stories or express our insights. If we take some time to explore these barriers with movement and inner reflection, we can work through them. We can become open to the idea that we can give ourselves the permission to express and create. Don't be afraid to shine your light as we meet on the mat. Let's begin by arriving with the breath in the body. We'll start by grounding down through the sit bones. We're going to move into the throat space any moment now. It's really finding a nice expansion through the spine, reaching up through the crown. Settle into this space as you send the breath deep into the pelvic bowl, closing down the eyes. Fill the belly, fill the chest, open the breath into the collarbone. Exhale, softens the body. Navel draws toward the spine. Just take 2 more full Agni Raj breaths here. Really sensing the fullness of the inhale as it rises along the spine into the collarbone. And the softness of the exhale. Let's begin to contract now the breath at the throat. Still breathing in and out through the nostrils. Tapping into our ujjayi breath. Notice the breath sounds like the ebb and flow of the ocean's tide. It's like the soft hum of the ocean. And it's not so loud that if we had someone on a mat next to us, they could hear us. The sound is purely for us in our own space. As we tap into our ujjayi breath, begin to take the breath for an equal count of 6 for the inhale to an equal count of 6 for the exhale. And if you find that counting to 6 or breathing to 6 is a little too far, just bring it back to 3. And over time, you'll gradually move up. So with our attention on our equal inhale length to equal exhale length, the gentle contraction of the throat, tapping into our ujjayi breath. Just breathe here in this space for the next minute or so, and I'll let you know when it's time to return. Take the gaze in and up to the midbrain. Releasing the contraction of the breath now. Releasing the count for each inhale and exhale. Just allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. remain here in this space just for a moment longer. And as we do so, pay attention to any sensations that have arisen within the body. And as we come to find this stillness after the breath, become aware of what's happening behind your closed eyes. Perhaps you notice the life force energy of the breath moving through the body, creating those shifts just as that same energy creates worlds. You can gently bow the head now. Slowly open the eyes. And with the head bowed, draw the chin a little closer to the neck, really opening through the back of the neck. Inhale, lift the head, come back to center, allow the head to fall to the back, open through the throat. Inhale back to center. As we exhale, let the right ear drop to the right shoulder. Slow meditative breaths as we inhale, we come back to center, really focusing on moving the energy in the neck space. Left ear comes to the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Rolling over the knees, come to find balasana, child's pose. So just drawing the hips back to the heels and the arms out towards the top of the mat. We're here for 3 full Agni Raj breaths. Send this breath to the seat, opening and expanding through the torso, opening into the collarbone. And the exhale, notice as the body softens and surrenders a little further into the earth. The hips drop a little closer toward the heels. Maybe the heart comes a little closer toward the earth. One more full breath. Breathing in, rise to all fours, hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. Breathe in, lower the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin, lift the tail, come into cow. Breathing out, press into the palms, slight engagement of the core as we round and arch the spine, draw the chin toward the chest, come into cat. 2 more just like that. Follow the guidance of your own breath as you inhale. Move the body. Exhale. Become aware of how that feels, how the breath feels in the body, how the movement feels throughout the muscles and the organs. Neutral tabletop, come back to center. Just step the hands out in front, wave the body forward, lower the belly to the earth, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, spread the fingertips nice and wide, press into the palms, draw the elbows, the forearms and the palms closer towards the body, lifting and opening through the chest. We're lifting up out of our lumbar spine. So if you go a little further, extend the right leg out to the back. Extend the left leg out to the back. Really find that elongation of the spine. Full Agni Raj breath. Send the breath to the seat. Lift and open through the chest, through the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws toward the spine. Good. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Press back into our neutral tabletop. Remaining here just for a couple of breaths. Lift the head, so we're looking ahead. Inhale, send the breath to the seat. We're not dropping the belly, we're not lifting the chest, we're nice and neutral. Exhale, we're going to sigh it out through the mouth, really open up through the throat space. So inhale. Exhale, sigh. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it all out. One more time. Inhale, not collapsing into the shoulders. Exhale, let it go. Feet are about hips width apart. Tuck the toes, send the tail to the sky. Downward facing dog. Send the breath to the seat, lifting the tail up and back as the chest draws closer toward the thighs. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Internally rotate the elbows toward each other. Open up through the collarbone. Gently draw the heels toward the earth. One more full breath. Walk the feet between the hands. Bring the hands to the shins. Ardha Uttanasana, nice flat back. Shoulder blades draw toward each other. Reach through the tail, pull through the crown. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Allow the head and neck to hang. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Thumbs point back, maybe there's a bend in the upper back. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, draw the hands to the shins. Nice long spine. Exhale, step the right foot back. Come into your lunge. Build your foundation. Stack the back heel over the toes. Engage the back leg. Breathe in. Sweep the arms forward. Rise into crescent. Lift and lengthen the body away from the earth. Breathe out. Frame the front foot. Step back into plank. Whole body activation. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower down knees, chest, chin, or draw the elbows to the side body. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet as you inhale. Push through the palms, upward facing dog. Thighs are away from the mat. Shoulder blades melt down the back. Tuck the toes as you exhale. Send the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Three-legged down dog. Bend into that top knee. Hips are still square with the earth, as are the shoulders. We're just opening and creating space through the hip flexors. Open and stack the hips now. So bring the right hip on top of the left. Keep rotating the torso. We're going to shift the weight into the left side of the body as we release the ball of the right foot behind. Come onto the blade edge of the left foot. Sweep the right arm up by the ear. Lift the hips, lift the heart, come into wild thing. Use the breath. One more full breath. Press into the left palm, rotate the torso, bring the right hand back to the mat, come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to the chest. Step the foot between the hands. Build your foundation as you inhale, rise, moving into crescent. Exhale, push off the back foot. Step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins. Nice long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step the left foot back. Come into your lunge, build your foundation. Breathe in, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rise into crescent. There's a lightness of the body as the inhale lifts the torso away from the earth. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back into plank, whole body activation. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Come to the tops of the feet. Inhale, push through the palms, upward facing dog, shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, tuck the toes. Send the tail to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Bend that left knee, just opening and creating space through the hip flexors in the left and the hamstring in the right. Good. Open and stack the hips now. Really feel the opening through the hips as we stack the left hip on the right. Continue to rotate the torso as we bring the ball of the left foot behind. Rest up onto the side of the right foot. Sweep the left hand up beside the ear. Lift the hips, lift the heart. Coming into our wild thing. Full Agni Raj breath. So really sense the inhale as you send it to the seat. It lifts the hips, lifts the heart. Exhale, navel draws to spine. One more breath. Exhale, rotate the torso. Bring that left hand back to the mat. Left foot comes back. Coming back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky. Three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to the chest. Step the foot between the hands. Breathe in, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Nice and strong, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, push off the back foot, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana, thumbs point back, shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands. Inhale, sweep them overhead. Urdhva Hastasana, engage the core, draw the tail toward the earth. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, nice long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend into the knees, bring the buttocks to the earth, knees still pointing to the sky, lower the back. Bring the feet closer towards the hips. We're going to come into our bridge pose. So press into the feet, lift the hips, chuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest, interlace the fingers, lift the hips on the inhale. Allow the breath to open and expand through the heart space into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Option to remain here in our bridge, or you can come into plow. Lower the hips. We're just going to unlace the fingers. Bring the back towards the mat. We're going to roll into plow. So as we lift the knees, we're going to lift the hips, roll them up, bring the hands underneath the hips, lower the right leg over the top of the head, lower the left leg over the top of the head. See if you can stack the hips over the shoulders. We're bringing our awareness to our throat. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. With each inhale, maybe you lift the hips a little higher. One more full breath. Engage the core as we lift one leg, lift the left, lift the right. You can come into your shoulder stand very briefly, bend into the knees, allow the back to roll back towards the earth. Good. Extend the legs out long. Tuck the hands underneath the buttocks, palms facing down. Elbows come underneath the lumbar spine. I'm going to press into the palms, press into the elbows, lift the chest. Allow the head to fall back. Crown of the head rests on the earth. Press into the elbows. So we're engaging the biceps and the triceps, and we're lifting the heart space, opening up through the throat. So there is minimal pressure on the head. Again, full Agni Raj breaths here as we breathe into the throat space. And find that conscious creativity, giving ourselves permission to express. Use that as a affirmation, as a mantra. I give myself permission to express. Gentle contraction of the pelvic floor as the exhale releases and surrenders and draws the navel toward the spine. The inhale creating space. Final breath. To lift the head, press into the elbows, lift the chest, lift and lower the head and the neck. Release the hands from underneath the torso. Just extend the legs out long. Allow the feet to relax to the sides before we come into Shavasana. Just pay attention to the softening of the body after that intense heart and throat opener. Rest the arms beside the body. Allow the palms to face up. Surrender the shoulders into the earth. Close down the eyes. Allow the body and the breath to recalibrate. Take deep breaths into the pelvic bowl, filling the torso like water filling a glass, really opening and expanding through the heart, the chest, the collarbones and the throat. Purposeful surrender of the body now into the earth. Feel the body become heavy. As we come into Shavasana, feel the body supported by the earth. Just do one final scan of the body, making sure we're comfortable. Gently tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest. Draw the chin away from the chest, encouraging the natural curve of the spine. Relax every muscle in the face. Releasing the jaw. Letting go of tension in the eyebrows. Letting the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Surrender the body, muscle by muscle. Shoulders, the backs of the arms, the forearms, the palms, the abdomen, surrendering to the support of Mother Nature. The hips, the thighs, relax the legs, and the feet fall to the sides as we find that connection in our surrender. We can draw our conscious creativity and expression from being held by the earth. Surrender now. Let go. Accepting the support of the conscious co-creation of our mind, our body, our breath, and the environment around us. aware of the breath. The ebb and flow of the inhale and the exhale. Notice the points of the body connected to the earth. Begin to find movement in the fingers and the toes. And gently sway the head and neck from side to side. When you're ready, roll to your most comfortable side and observe. Slowly rise now to a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes closed. Taking a deep inhale, sweep the arms out and up, and just draw in the energy of this practice. Cup that energy in the palms of your hands as you bring them to meet at the throat space. Take a moment here. I give myself permission to express. Move the hands to the heart space. Thumbs find a connection with the heart. Cultivate a deep sense of gratitude for your breath, for your body, and for your mind. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Thank you for joining me for your flow, and thank yourself for coming to the mat and meeting yourself here in this moment. I hope you find some ways to consciously create and give yourself permission to express. Don't ever be afraid to shine your light. And if you feel that there is something holding you back, come back to a practice like this, do a meditation, sit in your own space and give yourself that permission to express. What you have to say and what you have to express is important in this world. Keep making magic in this world from your space at your own pace, because that's exactly what the world needs. Namaste.